Epic boss battle, by the way.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
It's alright.
Don't worry about it.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
They're pleased.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
I kind of hopped. Oh, 20 FPS. 27. What is with this place? What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this really 30 FPS? There's no fucking way. Patient observations. Vain hope. Someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Day 1. Clammy. Shallow breathing. Pulse overfast. Not responsive. Pupils dilated. Mages say her scarring mark is drumming with unknown magic. Wish we could station a Templar in here just in case. Oh, I think that's DLC stuff. Pretty sure I just picked up a bunch of DLC stuff. Yeah. I don't know, should I use it? Fuck it, why not? Make this slow fights faster. I mean, it's a level 5 weapon anyways. Restriction, not Varric. Ooh. The fuck is that armor? What is this armor? Ooh, that looks cool. Okay, well, now armor. Oh my god, the frame rate. What is with this place? Oh, that's why. Alright, I'll play like this for a while. It's probably gonna thin out after a cutscene or something. Oh, it's getting even slower.
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
Good. It even affects the menus. Where am I? Oh, that's me. I think.
I believe Seeker
Yeah, fuck
Cassandra
off.
would like to speak with you. I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
These civilians make a wall of hardamantium. Invisible hardamantium. Ah, I see potential. Okay. Never mind. Herald of Andraste. Oh, the lag. Make it stop already.
She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it in person.
This map doesn't show me fuck all.
Why did Lady Cassandra have her in chains?
Alright, that's a lot of lore. It's a lot of reading I'm not doing. Why is there so many NPCs?
It's complicated. We were all frightened after the explosion at the Conclave.
No wonder this game chokes so hard. Like, what the fuck?
Not taking orders right now. Got a problem with it? Bring it up with Cassandra.
Alright, we're just gonna go straight to Cassandra. Like, holy fuck. Calm down, game.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
Chill out with it. Does it not call the fucking NPCs? It should. Oh, there we go. I finally called them. I think. Yeah, if I go anywhere near that door. Yeah. They just pop in. I lose all my frames. They pop out. I'm completely fine. Okay. Thanks, game.
Have you gone completely mad?
Yes, I
He should be taken
have.
to Val Royo immediately. To be tried by whoever becomes divine.
I do not believe you.
I'm in your dungeons. Got 50 experience for reading a book.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Okay. I suddenly have picklocking skills. Didn't I gain a level? 1 point to spend. Is assassinate in this one? Death blow. Requires daggers. I assume not all requires daggers. What's this? For every kill. What else we got here? Eh. Oh. That's nice. I want that. That's nice too. Now it's that ability. Full draw. Oh. That's nice. Alright, what else we got? I'll read those some other time. Nugget powder. It's kind of meh. So I want to go down this side. Grab this and then come back. Okay. All this experience I'm getting, which is basically nothing. Just slide to the door. Don't know what the point of that was. Sure, let's just unlock all these cells for no reason. A misplaced note. Don't know why I'm unlocking all these cells, but there's loot in here. Gimme. I still don't see the point of doing that. You can see everything just fine. What the fuck? These are physics objects. Alright. The door's closed behind me. There's a chest. I want it. Enemies drop unique collectibles. Bring them to the researcher to learn more about your foes and earn combat something.
I believe Seeker Pentagast was looking for you.
Fuck you.
Thank you.
ping the fucking bench.
Please tell me if you find something. I believe Seeker Pentagast was looking for you.
Fine, I'll go.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Fuck you.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
You want my help again?
Let me guess. You need my help.
You have done plenty. Your actions will be taken into account by the new Divine.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence?
Yes.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
What more do you want?
The breach is stable now. What more do you want from me?
We must try again.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
The Inquisition of the Old.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
What about the Chantry?
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
And if I refuse?
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
You wanted holy war.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
This is rather strange.
When I woke up, I certainly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Who's that? Something strange happened there. Suddenly I'm not in my armor. We did it. We passed the tutorial. Or the prologue. Why exactly am I here? It just sticks me beside a house. At least the frame rate's normal. Now that all the fucking NPCs are gone. Guess let's explore town, I guess. Pakriti. Carry. Whatever. Find recipes, tree explanation. Or by visiting merchants. Visit an apothecary with herbs you gather in the wilderness to upgrade potions. Use the equip station to assign different potions to each of your party members to replenish the potions you are carrying. Use the upgrade station to unlock permanent upgrades to your potions.
Flissa said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
They're fine. Nobody will take sick as long as she boils them right. Smart woman for asking her. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
We met?
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I've had better days.
It has been a rough few days.
That's an understatement. And more ahead if the weather is any indication. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
You're a bit cranky.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
How are things?
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
How do I order potions?
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too. You're back. And in one piece.
Need any help?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
Potion assignment and replenishment. You can equip or replenish potions for each party member. Healing potions at the top of the rail menu are replenished for free automatically, but all other potions require herbs for replenishing. To replenish potions, you must have enough herbs for the appropriate type. Assign the potion slot, replenish individual potions, or restore the entire stack. Okay.
Perhaps another time.
Potion upgrading. You can upgrade potions you have already unlocked. To upgrade a potion, select a category, select a potion, then select the upgrade. Potion upgrades require a significant amount of herbs to unlock, in return to give permanent and significant bonuses to your potions. Damn. I don't have enough. Alright.
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Okay, I just blinked or something. Jittered. Sounds dashing.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary.
That guy popped in from the
I've
background.
journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
How do you know I'm gonna be the hero? You study ancient ruins?
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
How can you sleep there?
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
That's valuable.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes, but more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there, at least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces
Something
in the
happened in the
middle of a
background
mage
there.
rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Cassandra will protect you.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
The fuck, he's like sliding everywhere.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You think it survived?
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
He'll turn up.
Anything with that kind of power is bound to show up sooner or later.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Tell me about the Fade.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal, from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Tell me about the Veil.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
That sounds strange.
I don't know if I can imagine that.
Try. Imagine if spirits were not a rarity, but a part of our natural world. Like a fast-flowing river. Yes, it can drown careless children, but it can also carry a merchant's goods or grind a miller's flour. That is what the world could be if the Veil were not present. For better or worse.
Tell me about demons.
I'd like to know more about demons.
The Chantry says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations,
30
and in
FPS.
so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Can we change that?
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Tell me about the breach.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
Goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Stop sliding everywhere.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
Do I need a reason?
Why not?
Privacy? Caution? Concern about the direction of this Inquisition once our work is done?
Then don't tell me. I wasn't asking as part of the Inquisition.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
I study the Fade.
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
That sounds dangerous.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
Clearly you woke up.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Is that why you're here?
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroyed the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
Weird, but good for you.
Well, it's not the worst reason I've heard to go out and enjoy life.
I'm glad to hear it. In truth, I have enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train to flick a dagger or an arrow to its target. The grace with which you move is a pleasing side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
What have you studied?
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade.
The audio is so
Dream in
low.
ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Which battlefields?
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
Tell me what happened.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Do you work with anyone?
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
Wisdom and purpose?
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
Those are demons' names.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
Can they be your friends?
You trust these spirits not to possess you the first time you accidentally make a wish?
Do you trust your friends not to turn on you?
Well, yes, but they're people.
Ah, of course.
You know what I mean.
Are people only people because they are flesh and blood? Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her face? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
Yes, spirits are people.
I hadn't thought about it that way. But I see your point.
Thank you. Few are willing to entertain such a notion.
Goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Oh, he's not gonna slide everywhere. The turning. Can I talk to you? Or you? Nothing in here? Ah. Alright, so there's something here. Okay. Why did my scan not find that? Do I actually have to be in line of sight? I have to be in line of sight. So I can't scan behind buildings or something. Over there. Getting 40 FPS here.
With the Templars, I'd imagine. I've seen them weaken magic.
What about the rebel mages?
Rebel mages probably made that damn breach.
Fulfill Inquisition requisitions of the Quartermaster.
No, my lady, I don't know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Montillier. Oh, you're her. Thrin, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What is your job?
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How did you end up here?
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
No wonder you're unpopular.
With that attitude, I can't imagine how you made enemies in Denerim.
People just don't want to hear the truth. I was at Ostagar, and I know what really happened. King Cailan overextended his position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting the signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Ten Loghain made the right decision. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
Tell me about the requisitions.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
How do I fill special orders?
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you? Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found. Farewell. Make her go with you.
What if they take it? Need a logging stand.
You find anything we need, let me know.
Speak with the smith.
Can I help you with something? Farewell. Make her go with you.
Okay.
Thanks for checking anyway.
Like, my quests just keep changing.